So it's the second week of September, and I'm back up north, and I'm headed out into the woods here to set up my trail cameras. And I thought I'd kind of take you guys along and show you how I set them up and where. And hopefully we'll catch some nice deer and other animals this fall. There's some deer tracks right there. Actually, this looks like a real good spot to set up a camera. They've really got this matted down right through here. But this isn't the normal spot that I go to, so I'm gonna go check out my old spots first, and who knows, maybe we'll come back to this spot. Okay, we're just about to the first location where I like to set up a trail camera, and there's a trail, a game trail that goes right through here. Might be kind of hard to tell on the camera here, but it goes that way. The reason why I like this spot is to the left of me we have a swamp, and then here's the area that we just walked through, and you probably won't be able to see it, the foliage is so thick, but there's a swamp off in that direction there. So what this does is it creates a natural bottleneck, and it kind of funnels the deer and other animals right through this area here. And that's generally the tree right there that I set my camera up on. So it funnels the animals right down through here, right on this trail, and they head on out the other side through there. So I think I'm going to go ahead and set the first camera up right through here. I can see there's a little bit of water in that ditch. They got a lot of rain up here lately, and there's some fresh deer tracks right there. And also it kind of winds off right here, and it looks like they got a path started through there too. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the camera set up on this tree right here. Okay, the first camera is mounted to the tree. I had to kind of prop the back up a little bit with a twig because the tree is not level, and that's my cable and lock there. Not that it's really going to do a whole lot. If somebody really wants to mess with your trail camera, that cable and lock is just there to keep the honest people from ripping it off. I'm going to go ahead and hit the aim button, and we're going to get a little, there's our red light, and we'll see what that looks like from here. This is probably about 10 yards away, and I can see myself in the camera there. I don't know how well this is going to zoom in, not for shit. But anyways, the height looks good. I'm about 36 to 38 inches, I'm thinking, off the ground. So that should be good. I'm going to switch hands here so I can get this going. So basically I'm going to hit the on, slide this down to on, close the door up, and lock it. And it should be good to go. So there's on. And it's actually going to start counting down right in here. The seconds are counting down. So I'm going to close that up. And I don't know if I can get this with one hand or not. Yep. Okay. So that's it. I'm going to sneak out the back side of the tree here so I don't start taking pictures of myself. So on to the next location. Okay. there's the camera there, so we'll go for another walk. This is kind of a game trail that we're on right now. There's that swamp again. And we cross this opening here. And there's a bunch of water. There's a little bit of high ground over here. We're going to take that instead. All I've got is my tennis shoes on right now. Okay, there's that water. And then it opens up into this, kind of this oak ridge here. So there are a lot of oak trees and pine trees. I've had a lot of good luck with my cameras over here. Deer, of course squirrels, lots of raccoons. Got a coyote last year, but it was a pretty fuzzy picture. It wasn't really that great, but nonetheless, it's been a pretty good little area. Okay, we're just about to the second camera location that I like to set up at, and the reason I chose this spot is kind of off in that direction. There's a swamp, and all along this tree line to our right is a big swamp, and once again it kind of creates a natural bottleneck, a little bit of high ground between them, and that should funnel deer and other animals through this area. So we're actually walking on another game trail. There's a little bit of deer droppings right there. So this is a game trail that we're walking on, and it kind of splits off right here. Goes that direction and also skirts the side of that swamp there. So we're going to continue down this game trail, and it's going to be this tree right here. I usually set up on the left one, and it kind of looks this way, and they come from, I've seen them cross from left to right through here. They've come straight on and from behind the camera, so it's a pretty good little spot. So I'm going to get to setting this camera up. Okay, camera number 2 is mounted, and basically the height, I'm kneeling in front of the camera here, and it's about eye level, and that seems to be about right, and it works for us. So I'm just going to go ahead and hit the on button, and you'll see it should fire up. There it goes. And this is our countdown. We're counting down. We can get 1,152 pictures on this. It's a 2 gig SD card, so we can get quite a few pictures out of that. I'm going to try to switch hands here. Get the lock into place. Sorry this is taking so long. Okay. Okay, there it is. And once again, the lock's on there just to keep the honest people from stealing your trail cameras. So that's the view that the camera is looking at. And we're ready to go to the third and final location. Okay, there's where we just were, and we are going to venture down this way. There's a small swamp right there, so we're gonna kind of skirt the edge of it, and I found a pretty nice game trail kind of along the backside over there last year. There's a little bit more of the swamp there. And I found a pretty heavily used trail there, like I said, last year, so I think I'm going to go ahead and set up there again. And, you know, if you don't see any activity on your cameras, you know, you can always move them. So that's the beauty about it. So we are about halfway there, so okay, we are just about to the third camera location, and we're still kind of skirting the edge of this little swamp here. And I think it's this big tree right in front of us here that I usually like to set up on. And right through here, probably can't tell, but there's some fresh deer tracks going through there. And right along through here, and they usually come right through that area. At least they did last year. And then they stop and get their picture taken on the way through on that tree. So, well, I'm going to get busy getting this last camera set up then. Okay, camera number 3 is deployed. And we're just going to go ahead and fire it up and lock it up. Yeah, there she is, counting down. So we'll go ahead and lock that up. I'm going to switch hands. We'll see if we can get this locked up a little bit better than the last one. There it is. Okay. So there we go. And that's the view we're going to get. Last year there was actually a doe that was kind of eating on some of the leaves off of this little bush here. Got a picture of that, so that was kind of cool. So we'll see what happens again this year. I am ready to get out of the woods. I'm going to set you down for a sec. We pulled in yesterday and the mosquitoes were so bad I didn't even want to get out of the truck. So yeah, they're getting pretty bad. So brought this along because you never know what's going to be in the woods. So there we go. We are good to go. I'll probably come back in a week or so and check them. We usually don't. I haven't been deer hunting since probably the 05 season. Just working a lot out of town and just got busy. But we still like to put them out just for the heck of it, just to see what's going on in the woods and make the trip a little more interesting. So that's more or less why we do it right now. Set up the trail cams, and we're more into waterfowl hunting right now, so ducks and geese, and that takes up most of our time, and we have a lot of fun doing that. So Well, I'll probably pick this video up in about a week or so, or maybe I'll just make a part 2 checking the trail cameras. That's probably what I'll do. So hopefully I'll be able to get this video uploaded, and then I'll make another video checking the trail cameras next week sometime. So alright, well, I'm out of here, so we'll catch you guys later.